February 2023 was the year that I decided to take on digital art. From that time on, I've been drawing every blessed day for almost 2 years now. It has been a tough journey, and I've been through burnout, depression, artist block, and demotivation. But overall, it has been a wacky and chaotic journey. I am Sydney, and in today's video, I'll be sharing some advice for those who feel like they want to get into art, and some important tips on how to deal with the negative emotions from doing something this stressful. Plus, I get to show you all the artwork and drawings I managed to not delete. Okay, the tips I'm about to share aren't necessarily in order. I'll also be scrolling through the images starting from the bottom up. Keep in mind that these are the tips that have helped me. They might not apply to you, so take what I say with a pinch of salt. Okay, number 1, draw every day, but don't draw every day. Hear me out. I drew every day, but I didn't make masterpieces every day. I didn't make fully rendered pieces every day. Sometimes I just sketched. Sometimes I studied. Sometimes I studied like cubes and shapes and things like that. I don't recommend you draw fully rendered pieces every day. If you can do it, go for it. What I used to do is like break my work for particular paintings into steps I could finish in the course of from a day to like half of a week, depending on my mood. If I was feeling very okay in a day, I could draw 2 pieces, but sometimes life happens and I just draw like a sketch. 2. Document your process. There are 3 ways to do this. The last one I regret not realizing sooner. The first is by posting your art on like a social media platform to share your art journey. This could help in building a portfolio. Maybe you want to like work as an artist in the future to do commissions, or you want to teach people how to navigate their art career. Them seeing your journey of going from one point to another, from drawing absolute garbage to making masterpieces in X amount of time, gives you credibility. The second way of documenting is writing. Writing is an underrated skill that I wish I realized sooner. But write down your thoughts, write down what you learn. You'll dive deeper into writing, and it's important in one of the next tips in this video. The last way of documenting your process is simple. From the start, just save every single image of the things you do. Like 30% of my drawings were lost because I didn't like them, or I was too lazy to simply press download. At least I got a good software. Next, schedule your creativity. Listen, if you have an extremely busy life and family, and you don't use proper equipment, you will have to learn how to manage your time one way or the other. I recently discovered this one. It has really helped me more than I realized. I tried scheduling my drawing and content creation process. I started like this October that just passed. Like for my drawing schedule, I draw my webtoon pages on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. I draw the thumbnail for next week's YouTube video on Saturday. On Wednesday, I work on my new webtoon series, Sydneyverse. It's a comedy like Suma Goofing and the rest. I recently added studies to Saturday and Sunday. You get the point? You have a solid, fluid plan. Your creativity isn't being hindered at all, and you know what you're going to do for the next day. It's great, try it out. This actually leads perfectly into my next tip: balance inputs and outputs. Inputs by studying to gain knowledge, output by creating art for yourself or project. Listen, you have to study as an artist if you want to grow your skill, not studying and you plateau. Study too much and don't draw for yourself, and you might eventually burn out and feel demotivated. You have to find a balance. Studying can be quite tedious though. One of the reasons is because there is so much to learn. It's overwhelming. That's why one of the things I've learned is to just do art projects, especially like starting a manga or webtoon series. They will brutally show you the skills you lack. Me, for example, my skills for portrait is quite decent, but when I started my webtoon series, Boku no Kaiju, I realized that I needed to be good at anatomy, perspective, composition, backgrounds, values, color theory. It's still overwhelming, but at least you know what to work on based on what skills you feel like your comic needs the most, and the skills you feel like you can learn the fastest. Also, do art challenges. They might help you find where you're lacking. I tried doing Intoba, but on the 6th day I tired out. At least it helped me realize that I should learn to be able to work consistently every day, pumping out content. But seriously, if you decide to do Intoba for the first time, please don't set goals that are too lofty. Okay, here are some tips for dealing with burnout. Take a break. Your mind and body has been burnt out, literally. You have no fuel, like a generator. If it runs out of fuel and shuts down, you don't just add in more ideas and start running it again. No, you let it cool off. Likewise, when you feel burnout and stress, please take your mind off out for a while. Touch grass, smell flowers, go outside, listen to some stupid birds. Take a walk, sit under the starry night sky and admire God's creations. You're looking for fuel for your motivation. These will help you heal, and when you come back, you get to kick that burnout in the bones. Now, a way of dealing with lack of creativity is doing art challenges. There are a lot and you can find them on TikTok. I've done a few art challenge videos. Go check them out. Just doing something fun like this helps you create new designs, allows you to flex your creative juices. It might also help with engagement if you are on TikTok or Twitter. Bonus, it helps with coming up with unique character design. This guy I created from a post challenge. I want to turn him into a villain in my story. His design is dope, isn't it? The next lesson I learned that I want to share with the world is trust the process. Now, for all the 400 plus drawings I've made, I don't just restart drawing a piece that I'm already doing because I feel like the sketch is horrible. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I be like, what the hell is that? What have I been doing with my life for the past year? But I decided, you know what, I'll go with it. I'll trust my skills and trust the process. And 9 times out of 10, the process doesn't fail me. They mostly turn out great. So yeah, trusting the process also leads well into the next lesson. Expect nothing. I learned this one from Sandals Art a few months ago. I mean, I have known and applied it like months before watching that video, but I actively started applying it after watching the video. The point is, your painting might not always come out the way you have expected it to in your head. That's okay. What do? You expect nothing, especially how many likes or how much engagement it gets. Don't worry about that for now. You will only get depressed, like me. And finally, to wrap everything up, make it personal. Listen, this is a lifelong journey. Find ways to make it personal. You have to enjoy the art to make. Every single piece I did, I had a level of excitement when starting the piece. I just want to finish it and share it with my family. So yeah, you have to love your art. I mean, how would a complete stranger appreciate the art you make if you don't love it yourself? This journey hasn't been easy. Like every other artist, you suffer from mental issues, period. But you just have to get through it. I've had some high highs and low lows. It's a crazy journey. If you want to learn art, go for it, you will love it. Remember how I said I have like multiple videos on how I did art challenges? Well, you can check them out in this playlist. Subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye.